Hello and welcome to the Practicing Companion. Today we are going to talk in more detail about musical notes and intervals. Why are they so important? Well, notes and intervals are the alphabet of music. When put together, they make up musical words and phrases, much like spoken language. Most Western music is based on 12 notes. Here they are in a chromatic scale going upwards from the open string G. That was a chromatic scale. It is made up of semitones entirely. A semitone is one of the smallest intervals. The distance between notes is measured in intervals. Let's take a look at the violin map. The open strings are right at the top: G, D, A, and E. Did you notice that some notes have two names? Those notes are called enharmonic. They sound almost the same, but are named differently according to each context. Some notes on the map have a sharp sign next to them, which means that regular notes were raised by one semitone. Some other notes have a flat sign attached, which means that the natural note is lowered by one semitone. Two semitones make a whole tone. Some intervals are called perfect intervals, such as the unison or prime, when playing together two identical notes. For example, the open string E played together with the E on the A string. And the other open strings unisons. Or the famous F sharps from Bazzini's piece The Dance of the Goblins. The perfect fourth is the distance of four notes, for example, from A to D. The perfect fifth is the distance of five notes. We tune the violin in perfect fifths. Let's look at the open strings here. For example, from A to E is A, B, C, D, E, A, E. The octave is the distance of 8 notes. For example, from A to the higher A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. There are 8 notes. Did you notice that we can play similar notes on different strings? This gives violinists more freedom to choose comfortable fingerings or fingerings which help music sound better. The lower strings will have a darker timbre and the higher strings will have a brighter timbre. We should always choose the best fingering which makes music sound better, even if it's not the most comfortable fingering for us. Here are other types of intervals, major and minor. The minor second is also known as the semitone. The major second is also known as the whole tone. Here is the minor third. Here is the major third. Here is the minor sixth. Here is the major sixth. Here is the minor seventh. Compound intervals are larger than 1 octave. If we add 7 to any simple interval, we come up with compound intervals. The minor ninth is a minor second plus 7. The major ninth is a major second plus 7. A minor tenth is like a minor third plus 7. A major tenth is a major third plus 7. A perfect 11th is a perfect fourth plus 7. A perfect 12th is like a perfect fifth plus 7. We can also have minor 13th, major 13th, minor 14th, and major 14th, and finally the perfect double octave. Some intervals can be augmented, made larger, or diminished, made smaller. Notice that some of the following intervals are enharmonic. They sound the same, but they are spelled differently. The diminished fourth is enharmonic with the major third. The augmented fourth is enharmonic with the diminished fifth. The diminished fifth is enharmonic with the augmented fourth we just played. However, the diminished fifth has 5 steps. The augmented fifth is enharmonic with the minor sixth. In music, we will sometimes encounter double sharps to alter notes by one whole tone up, and double flats to alter notes by one whole tone down. To change the note back to natural, we can use the natural sign. Notes and intervals are the very foundation of music. They are the alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. If you'd like to learn more, watch the video on musical scales. Until next time, stay tuned!